Phantom of the Opera is back. Love Never Dies, the sequel to Broadway's longest-running hit, has landed in America with a hotly anticipated national tour. We caught up with the stars of this new musical, which features some of Andrew Lloyd Webber's luscious songs ever, to find out what's up with the Phantom, Christine, and all of our Phantom friends in Love Never Dies.
It's a sequel to the Phantom of the Opera, basically. It happens 10 years later. And here we get to find out what has happened to these brilliant characters that everybody loves and knows so well, and see how things develop.
It's set here in New York City, actually, in Coney Island. We find Christine. She is a super famous opera diva, but there are some things going on in her life where perhaps she needs some more money and was offered an amazing opportunity in America, which is why she had to leave Europe and come to America. I love how much more in depth we get into the characters, and I think that might be a surprise to some people because they're going to see now not just the surface of each character, but like what are they really dealing with, and that was a surprise to me, a wonderful surprise.
We're very blessed with having two stars in this show who are very sexy and great talents, and I think it's going to be a really fantastic show for people to see.
It's Andrew Lloyd Webber at his best. It's these soaring, beautiful, romantic melodies. I think one of my favorite parts of Phantom of the Opera is when Christine finally ends up kissing the Phantom at the end, and there's the suspense that builds, and then the moment where they kiss and the music swells and this whole orchestra's playing angel music, and it's that in this for 2 hours.
You get everything that's great about Andrew Lloyd Webber. You get wonderful melodies that will stick with you for sure. I know from experience of rehearsing it, but you also get really great little production numbers, which I think is something that in the original you didn't get as much of.
Andrew Lloyd Webber's music is spectacular in this, and Glenn Slater's lyrics, they're very meaty and wonderful, and I see great things for Love Never Dies.
Like the Phantom of the Opera, Love Never Dies is set to take audiences on a wild theatrical ride with dazzling visuals, this time inspired by turn-of-the-century Coney Island.
This production, I say this lovingly, is weird. It's set in a freak show on Coney Island in the turn of the century. It's very bizarre.
There are dark elements in it, and all these interesting characters. You see a person with, 3 eyes, and you see somebody with wings and mirrors. So it's a place of magic.
It's a little bit freaky, we explore that, and there's really bizarre costumes and really strange ways of using the set.
A gorgeous carnival. Just absolutely crazy, mysterious, dark, and just... You're going to go on a ride. I mean, it's like a roller coaster, like Coney Island,